Up, y'all? It's your girl, twitch.tv/Ella and today we're gonna be continuing. We're gonna be restarting Evil Under the Sun today. Actually, we're gonna be restarting Evil Under the Sun entirely because, well, you see what had happened, right? Was well, the copy that was passed to me, for whatever reason, did not have like the cutscene files. That was lost somewhere. That just did not happen. So I actually found the Wii version of the game. I found an ISO for that. Whoa, hold on, wait a minute. I found a totally legitimate CD copy. Just laying out on the sidewalk. I found it. Evil Under the Sun. You can't prove me wrong. I found a totally legitimate CD copy of Evil Under the Sun for the Wii, and I pulled the ISO off of it in order to emulate it, because my Wii is actually in Canada right now. actually out in Canada right now with my friend who is currently burning all of my games and my original copy to another disc so I can continue to preserve them forever and not ruin them by playing them on stream for extended number hours of time, right? Yeah, like Cabot said, these things are just laying all over the place these days. I just found it out in the street, burned a copy, and I even put it back because I don't need it. So the next person who needs it can come along and get it. Mm-hmm. So I acquired a copy of Evil Under the Sun. And that's what we're going to be playing today. So I got the emulator to like kind of work with analog sticks. So I moved the little like cursor around with the analog stick. So we don't really need like a Wiimote or anything like that today, thankfully. But I'm rolling around the idea in my head of starting up a goal for a Wiimote, a nunchuck, a light bar, and a Bluetooth adapter, because those are the things that we would need in order to get like a Wiimote set up on the computer. So we can go ahead and through the emulator emulate a bunch of Wii games. Be able to start doing Wii games on the channel. Because, of course, like I said already, I don't like using my original copies of these things. Right. Just to clarify, I own every single Wii game there is to own. It's off in Canada right now. Mm-hmm. Okay, we're square on that? Okay, cool. As long as that is clear, we would be able to do Wii games on the channel. I know that what's Wanda wanted me to do. The Longest Rose from the longest time has wanted me to do like Trauma Center. I know one Trauma Center games is on the Wii, so we'll be able to do stuff like that. I might have to figure out lighting a little better in my bedroom, maybe, question mark. I don't know if you can play the Wii in the dark, but we should be able to like make it happen. If people are interested in that. And then y'all can add like more Wii games to the growing list of suggestions. I'm sure there are a ton of Wii games that we could totally play on stream. We could play thousands of shovelware games. It would be fun. So if y'all are interested in that kind of thing, I could throw up a little bit of a goal and y'all can help me pick that up. And we could do that. Totally. It would be like a fun little thing for the channel, you know? We could do that. Anyway, that aside, we're going to be starting this up today. Mima, welcome in. We're going to be restarting Evil Under the Sun today, so bear with me. I was going through it a little bit, and oh my god, there's cutscenes in this fucking game. There are goddamn cutscenes are real. It's a different game. It's an entirely different game. Entirely different game. Cutscenes in this economy. That's what I was saying. When I was playing through the game originally, my cutscene files were gone on the PC version that I was using. So I didn't have any of the cutscenes. Any of the things that like pad out scenes or dialogue with like a little visual, I didn't have those scenes. Like there's a moment where you walk outside and Poirot talks to this woman and she's like, "Oh, do you see that boat over there?" And they have like a conversation about it. It pans over to the boat and it has a little cutscene with the boat. Or even in the very beginning of the game that we're about to see now, Poirot mentions 3 short stories. And I lost the context of the short stories because the scenes never played. But there's 3 cutscenes that are supposed to play. Could replace them with COD Modern Warfare 3 cutscenes next time. Could replace them with so many things. Wow. I mean, we probably could have if we knew what the game was trying to pull, like what file names the game was trying to pull at those points. Then sure, we could totally do that. It'd be funny. You punctuate. What the fuck is that? Whose sword fucking exclamation point is this? This sword and sickle exclamation point. The interrobang, excuse me? A whole episode of Poirot for each cutscene? Yes, yes. I wonder if someone's actually like replaced. This would be a cool project. You replace all the cutscenes in Evil Under the Sun with scenes from the show, right? So you replace it. Whatever reason, this version of the game didn't put cutscenes for Evil Under the Sun, but the other two worked fine. That's fucking hilarious. I know you sent me the fucking you sent me what's the other one? What's the one that we just did? Orient Express, right? And that one worked fine. So for whatever reason, Amazon, whoever's packaging that one, fucked up and removed the cutscenes. But it would be so cool if you go through and either fill it with memes. Poirot memes would be funny, or you like put it in like the actual show bits with David Suchet, and then we can have him in the game, and I could be happy. But yeah, before we get started, I gotta ask, or I gotta answer Mima. Mima, welcome back. How are you doing? You asked me if I was left-handed. I'm right-handed. I am right-handed. But can I ask why you were asking? Why? Why you were asking if I was like left-handed? Is there something you need to know? Question mark. All right. So this is now working with this. Okay. I need to find a copy of this one day to VIP for PC. Good luck. I'm asking your hand, and I mean, you write weird O's for left-handers. Oh, okay. Maybe Mima wanted to hold your hand. They could just grab either hand then. Alright, are we ready to start? Are we ready to restart entirely either Evil Under the Sun? Before I do that, I will be changing this for a short period of time to this. Eyes emoji. We'll say that that's probably like $50 from my calculations. Boop. And we'll put that to the middle of the screen there. And we'll just kind of leave that there. And we won't say anything about it at all. It'll just be there. Want to know if you were sinister? Sinister means left-handed. That's a whole joke. Oh, okay. I don't know what that means, Rosie. That's a lot of deer, I know. We need 50 individual deers in order to make it work. That means bunny? Oh. I didn't know that. You think I know how to say what I am, my species, in the language that I should know? No. Also, snack check, I got some Pringles. Look, there's a cutscene here. I didn't know there was a fucking cutscene, and it's just like an overhead panning of the like city, the city or whatever. That's all this is. I didn't know. I didn't know this existed.
Black curtains. How like a shroud they are. Forgive me, Hastings. The melancholy overcomes me often of late. I thank you for joining me on this night. The blackout, the air raid sirens. It is not a night to be alone, n'est-ce pas?
I couldn't agree more, old chap.
I have the bonne idée. How we will pass the hours until we know for certain if tonight at last the bombers come. You have asked me to tell you of the murder that occurred most recently at the Smuggler's Rest Hotel on Seadrift Island. I know I have revealed little beyond the fact that Poirot was able to use their little grey cells to bring the affair to a satisfactory conclusion. Yet the newspapers have said nothing. To think that a case of Poirot's does not merit at least a single paragraph is yet one more outrage I lay at the feet of Herr Hitler. He gobbles up space in the newspaper the way he gobbles up so much of Europe, including my own beloved Belgium. But tonight, I propose to take our minds off of the horrors of war. I will not only share with you the events as they happened, but more. You have often complained in your very charming British way, oh so polite, that Poirot withholds important facts and clues from you, so that you have no opportunity to solve yourself the crime.
It's true.
Bon, I have applied the grey cells, and a solution has presented itself. Here is your opportunity, mon ami. I will tell the story so vividly to you that you will think you are there yourself. You will direct Poirot's every action. Every fact, every clue will be there in front of your eyes. I will eliminate any characters without a part in our little drama. The hotel? It was not as understaffed as you will see it. In the same spirit, I set the stage. Oh, do not concern yourself with missing rooms, Hastings. Only those locations of importance will be presented. There will be no distractions. You will solve the case even as I did. Oh, peut-être. With a little hint here and there from the magical device you see there on that table. But no doubt, it will not be necessary.
Magical device?
It is called the Finger of Suspicion. It was given to me by a wizard, someone for whom I did a small favor last year in Manchester.
A wizard, eh?
Bien, sir. All you need to do is place one of these cards in the center of the machine. They each represent one of the players in our story. I will wave my hands above it so, utter the secret incantation, and it will point you in the right direction.
Well, for starters, it's complete rot. I know you, Poirot. If anyone has a more practical, clear-eyed view of how this world works, I haven't met him. You don't believe in magic. If you want to choose this method of giving me hints, I won't stop you. It'll be a treat to see you cavorting about like a stage prestidigitator. But I suspect the hints will somehow be coming from you.
If you are so certain it is nothing but hocus pocus, then would you be willing to try and solve the mystery of the Finger of Suspicion, as well as the murder on Seadrift Island?
Absolutely.
Very well. I will give you 7 clues at times of my choosing throughout the evening. Perhaps when you have all 7, you will be able to see the true genius behind the Finger of Suspicion. Here is your first clue. Power.
Power? The power of magic?
I give you the clues, Hastings. Do not expect me to explain them as well. Explore my office first. Equip yourself for your journey into the past. Come to me when you are ready. In the meantime, I will tell you 3 little stories to whet your appetite.
Ye gentlemen of England, who live home at your ease, it's little do you think of the dangers of the seas. When we receive our orders, we are obliged to go on the main to proud Spain, where the stormy winds do blow. Saints preserve me!
F. Now, these scenes I didn't get the first time around, which was very interesting. I didn't know there was weird cult shit happening. Oh, Kevin, no. There was a lot of stuff that I couldn't, because a lot of the scenes that we missed were the context for a lot of scenes in the game. Oh, sorry. Bring around to me.
Make of these stories what you will, mon ami. They are each related most
That
closely
musical
to the
stab
events
with
on
the doll.
Secret Island that you and I are about to explore. Keep them in mind. Explore my office first. Equip yourself for your journey into the past. When you are ready to begin your investigation, tell me. My story, it will commence, and you will have your chance to solve the mystery.
So yeah, when Poirot was like, these 3 stories. Oh yeah, let me try, by the way, to like lower the audio. Let's see if we can adjust stuff. Is there... Okay, cool. If I go to options, when he said these 3 stories will help, I was so confused. I was absolutely lost. How do I select this? What's the select button? There are no options? Huh? Hmm. It's circle. Okay, cool. If we can lower the music down a little bit. Hold on, how did I get that to work the first time? No! Circle Ennui. Well, I'm using a controller, right? That I'm emulating. Wiimote by Sony, you know. Um. Trying to grab this and drag it, but dragging it is not exactly working. So okay, there's no drag. We just gotta click. Let's hope that that works for us? Question mark.
I'm ready, Poirot.
I am sorry, Hastings. You have not obtained everything you may need for the investigation. Do you have something to carry the clues in? A notebook with which to record the facts? The stopwatch?
Give me a few moments.
Okay,
As
I'm
you wish.
thinking a little more. Okay, hold on. Hold on, we got this. E. Click. Click. At least the options menu has a doggo. That's what I'm saying. Look at him. He's beautiful. It never saved. Fuck. It never saved. Okay, that worked. Boop.
I'm ready, Poirot.
I am sorry, Hastings. You have the stopwatch
Give me a few moments.
as you wish.
Actually, wait a minute. What if I heighten the music back to where it was? And instead, because I believe... Oh, no. Oh, no. I believe that dialogue is like effects. We can heighten the effects by a little bit. Yes. Okay, there we go. Now we're using the brain noodle, right? Simple. Alright, click. Effects. Bring that up. Tell me how y'all
ready,
think.
Poirot.
I am sorry, Hastings. You have not obtained everything you may need for the investigation. Do you have something
The
to
little
carry
gray
the clues
noodle, you're right.
in? A notebook with which to record the facts? The stopwatch, should time prove to be an important factor? The picture of us that will be of more than sentimental value?
Give me a few moments more, if you will.
As you wish.
This is a little bit better for me, yeah. Alright. I already remember where all this stuff is, so I'm just gonna be super cool and grab it. Bam. There's a notepad. We need a picture of our boyfriend, Hercule Poirot. We need... is there files here yet? Yes. Corrigan files.
This document bears further study. I will keep it in my notebook.
Parsons.
This looks important.
Drugs.
Interesting.
Shipwreck.
This may...
Okay. Now we're moving. Aim down. Boop. This way. This, we could look at Hastings.
Things are progressing exactly as I expected.
We love looking at Poirot's boyfriend. He's funny. Boop. Stopwatch.
A wise choice, Hastings. With this stopwatch, you will be able to determine the time it would take the suspects to make their way to the scene of the murder.
If I had a boyfriend called Hercule, I don't know if I'd make Poirot jokes or Mr. Satan jokes. Both would be entirely valid, actually, I think. I think both would be really funny. That way. Boop. This is the map. Boop. I'm trying to think what jokes I would make because I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure. What am I missing? Oh, yes. The suitcase. Our inventory button. I almost lost it. It's important that we have the inventory. I gotta get used to this. Hold on. Okay, if I pan up to the bar, it goes back and forth. Okay, okay. This is gonna get really hard for just kind of like casually selecting stuff. Wait, what is doing it? If I go too low or too high? What constitutes too low? What constitutes too high? That's annoying. Fuck. No. 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 This is all because I'm not. This would be easy. This can't be just how it is. This can't be just how it is. Like, if they're ever looking for something, you can just say use your little gray cells. Yes!
I'm ready, Poirot. You need only to touch your portrait, and we are off.
Or if they do something cool, you could be like, Satan, Satan, Satan.
I'm ready, Poirot. You need only to touch...
They'll understand. They'll understand. And touch little portrait.
Notice how the portrait is now of Poirot. When you wish us to return to my flat, you have only to touch my portrait.
That's why we pick up a picture of our boyfriend and us. And now we save the game. How do I save? How do I save actually? How do I save? Do I have to hit OK? Did it work? Did that save? Load game? Cool. Oh, what the fuck? This doesn't like... Why is it... Wait, why is it different? So in, on the PC release, this would have like a picture of where we were. This has like a location name and the act. Yeah, but why wouldn't it just be a picture as well? What about the Wii caused it to be that? Episode of Fairly Odd Parents that I forget about, and holy shit, the implications are a lot. Did it have to do with Poirot?
Although I am sure that the sight would amuse you, Hastings, Poirot will not engage in such activities for the duration of this tale.
Is there anything that we can grab from here from now, or do we have to wait? The towels aren't even here yet. And I'm guessing her cart isn't here either yet. The fact that Tamiya used magic and trapped and stopped time, keeping him 10 for over 50 years, is that real? I always thought that that was like a Fairly Odd Parents conspiracy, but then again, I don't really watch the show. So we would have would be limited to the SD card. It would have. Oh. Is it something to do with like?
Pardon, mademoiselle. What is your name?
Gladys, sir. Oh, sir. If it's about the towels, the delivery hasn't come yet from the mainland. And that Will is ever so unreliable.
There is no hurry. Poirot has completed his toilette.
Well, if it's the bed, I'll get to it when I can. There's so much to do.
Do not trouble yourself.
While on trial in Fairy Court, he made Cosmo forget about the wish, kept abusing the system to keep his fairies. Plus, an 8-year-old. Lava. Interesting.
You seem out of sorts. Is something wrong?
Oh, no, sir. No, not really.
There. What is it?
It's that Will Jenks, if you must know.
It's an old cartoon, Cabot.
What can you tell me of Seadrift Island?
Only that I wouldn't stay around here after dark.
Why not?
There's a ghost. Old Tom Cutter's ghost. A smuggler and a pirate. Murdered he was. Shot down by government agents after his gold.
I want his gold.
You have seen this ghost?
I haven't, but many have. He haunts the pub here on the island what's closed now.
You seem quite angry with this Will Jenks.
Will? Oh, he thinks quite a bit of himself, he does. Just because a girl might go with him to the films in Kingsbridge or have a bit to eat at the local, he thinks he's got her wrapped around his little finger. Thinks he can do whatever he likes when she's not around.
Is there another girl?
He says no, but I've seen her with him at the garage and walking in the high street. And she's still a child too. But I won't mention names. It would cost me my job.
I am sure he will see the error of his ways,
This woman's
mademoiselle.
S's
Be patient.
Huh.
That will do for now,
are
madame.
so fucking sharp. I want to... Oh. Wait a minute. FIFO is overflowed by gather pipe. CPU thread is too fast. Condition. RN FIFO. CPU read write distance load. Oh no. Function gather pipe bursted. Oh, what does that mean? Ignore this? Question mark? Yes. Ignore. Yes. We're fine, right? Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry. It's not even that important. Not even that important. We'll just move on. Just casually move on. Like nothing happened. Click the It Just Works button. Yeah. We told the game it just works. What's the game gonna do? Tell us it doesn't just work? I don't think that's how it works.
That is not such a good idea.
Button. What's the TH button?
Ah, Mr. Poirot. Good morning.
That's
All
funny.
settled in, are
I
you?
didn't get that.
Yes, Mrs. Castle.
funny.
Thank you. I am looking forward to my little holiday from crime.
Anything I can help you with?
A most beautiful island. Where can I learn more of its history?
That brochure will introduce you to the colourful past
Love the
of
Tom Howard
Seadrift
button.
Island and Leathercombe Bay.
Love
Once
the
you
Tom
study
Howard
that,
one.
you'll probably have more questions. I'm from London myself, but most of our staff are local. Perhaps they can help you. And the villagers have all sorts of wonderful stories.
Have the coastal evacuations affected you yet?
As you can see from the register, our two largest parties have gone. In the past few weeks, the Smuggler's End pub here on the island has closed, and Leathercombe Bay is almost a ghost town. Every day I expect Colonel Weston to order the hotel closed as well. It's only a matter of time, I'm afraid.
Who else is staying here at present?
You are welcome to check the register if you wish, Mr. Poirot. Perhaps you'll find someone you know.
I shall not keep you any longer, Mrs. Castle. Merci.
If you need anything more, I'll be in my office.
Can we rob her office yet? I don't think we can. I don't remember the order of stuff as we're supposed to do it.
Was there something else, Mr. Poirot?
Is the hotel safe at the disposal of guests?
Of course. We'll be happy to store any of your valuables.
Have you been the manager here long?
Only a few months. Not quite the situation I was hoping for, and it won't last much longer thanks to the war.
Is the list of guests at a hotel not public information? I've never really been to a hotel. I don't know how that works. I guess I went once.
Are there any golf courses nearby on the mainland? Hastings, Poirot does not play their golf. Remember where, who you are.
Sorry, old man.
I forgot that half
I
of the
will
game
not
is just them
impose
going
upon you
back and
further,
forth.
Mr. Poirot, there was one thing.
Oui, madame?
It's such a small matter, I feel silly bringing it to the attention of a gentleman with your reputation.
Do not let the reputation of Poirot cause you to hesitate in your inquiry.
Well, my wire recorder has gone missing. I used to dictate all my letters for a girl in the village to type up. She's learning to type, so she brings her own typewriter. I need only supply the paper.
I mean, I guess Poirot is also Poirot, but the book is just out in the open here, isn't it? Anybody can just walk up and look at the registry.
When was the wire recorder taken?
Sometime on the evening of the 19th.
Do you lock your office?
There has never been any need. I lock the safe, of course. That is where all the valuables are kept.
Did anything else out of the ordinary happen on the day the recorder went missing?
Let me see. Well, that was the day Arlena Stewart arrived. A celebrity such as she causes quite a stir.
I am not sure what I can do, but I will be happy to keep my eyes and ears open, madame.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Poirot.
A wire recorder? Those things are huge. Shouldn't be difficult to track down.
Pardon, madame?
Interesting that we never found the wire recorder while we were roaming around the first two acts before. Although then again, we don't know how many. I don't know how many acts there are. Trying to remember all the stuff that we can grab leading up to this. There are 8 acts. That is so many. Wow, this game is long. Or are they like short? Question, right? Short little acts, little baby acts.
Forgive the intrusion, mademoiselle.
Oh,
I did not mean to startle you.
not at all. I must have been miles away. You're Monsieur Poirot, aren't you? I understood you joined us last evening. I'm Rosamund Darnley.
Enchanté.
Some will be sure. Okay.
What brings you to Seadrift Island, Mademoiselle Darnley?
A short rest before the fall season.
And how tall are
But
you?
of course, you are the proprietors
long?
of Rosemont,
Question, right?
the fashion house. Your designs are first rate. Hastings, what does Poirot know of such things?
I'm surprised you are interested in women's fashions, Monsieur Poirot.
Sometimes I surprise even myself, mademoiselle.
.5'4", that's standing fully shade up. Oh my god, I'm taller than you! You're so tiny, you're so little.
It is very quiet here, n'est-ce pas?
I don't mind the quiet. There were a number of children here until a few days ago. They were evacuated. Ken's daughter Linda is here, but she's 16. Hardly a child anymore. I've had one odd incident. A small crime, even.
Sometimes the small crimes are but appetizers to a main course.
I brought a typewriter down to catch up on some correspondence. It disappeared from my room the day after I arrived.
Have you been here on the island long?
Just a few days. It was a spur-of-the-moment sort of thing.
Did you report the theft?
No, my jewelry and
Who
over
thefts?
£20 in my purse were untouched.
Huh.
I suspect someone simply borrowed the typewriter and will return it when they're finished with it. Rude, perhaps, but possibly not a crime at all.
Is your height not on your ID over there? My height is on my ID. Interesting. How many cell phones tall are you? Approximately. A banana is a good unit of measurement.
What day did you find the typewriter missing?
The 20th.
Did anyone take an interest in the typewriter when you arrived?
Come to think of it, a man named Major Barry did make some comment. But I rather felt he was simply looking for an excuse to talk to me.
Thank you, madame.
You have 4 bananas in your room? Why do you have 4 bananas in your room? Can I ask? Why do you have 4 bananas in your room? Oh, phones, not but okay. Okay. I'm sitting here like, why the fuck do you have 4 bananas in your... What? Why? So many bananas to have in your bedroom. That's so many. That's like more than 2. Fair enough, fair enough. I didn't like bananas for the
Poirot,
longest
this
time.
will surely prove useful. I'll copy the valid information into my journal.
Okay, so I'm gonna be honest with y'all, and y'all can't tell anyone. For the longest time, I thought that if I opened a banana, tropical spiders were gonna crawl out of it and eat me. So I never, I never wanted bananas. Never wanted a
I
fucking
say,
banana.
the latest number of Motor Enthusiast magazine, Poirot. What a stroke of luck. I've been looking out for this one.
I keep looking at this bump in the rug and hoping something is under there for us to grab. Also, wait a minute. I didn't know how to do this last time. However, if I open the inventory, how do I examine in this game? That is going to be something important later. What is the button? Is it circle? Okay, cool. Double click circle and sometimes it works. Rather than appreciate it like I do. Amateur mechanics. Time to move up from changing your oil. How to clean posts. This is like, do we actually change the pages? Remove the distributor caps. Oh, but this goes up and down. Okay. I roughly measured, and I'm about 9 phones. Superior 1, 3. 1, I. Okay. If you now, do you know how big the phone is? Like, how tall is the phone? Because now if you have a measurement of the phone, you can approximately know your height, right? That's how that works. Easy. That is how that works,
the bar
right?
won't be open till 11.
I am merely making the morning constitutional, young man. What is your name?
Henry, sir.
6.5 inches. Now, get the height out of 9 of those. What's the height that you get? 58.5 inches. Now, what is that in feet? Like, Cabot's like 3 foot tall? Is it 12 inches to make a foot? So that's... What is that in freedom units, Cabot? $410. Oh. Wow, Kevin, you're fucking small. So approximately, you're 4'10". Doesn't sound right at all. Are you sure? Do you think you're taller than 4'10"? For the longest time, I thought I was 6 foot. I don't think I'm 6 foot.
What can you tell me of my fellow guests, Henry?
Well, I don't want to gossip, but Arlena Stewart, the actress, is staying here. And there's a Miss Rosamond Darnley in the dining room. I understand she's a famous dressmaker or something.
How do you know? Retake the measurement. Retake the measurement. Listen, the phone measurement does not lie. The phone measurement does not lie.
Are you from Lethercombe Bay?
No, sir. I live in Kingsbridge. Lethercombe Bay is a bit quiet for my taste, especially now they've begun the evacuations.
How long have you worked at the hotel?
3 years. Don't know what I'll do when they close her down.
How do you like working here, Henry?
Well, it's very nice, usually. Of course, Mrs. Castle, the manager, is something of a tartar. I expect that's because she's new and wants to establish her authority. Come to think of it, Gladys hasn't been herself lately. The first floor maid. Look, I'm no gossip, but I think she's had a row with her young man, Will Jenks. I expect it's nothing, really. Everyone's a bit tense these days.
I will leave you to your work, Henry.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, Henry, were you like hating talking to us? Unfortunate. Mean. Had a great time chatting with you, Henry. Can I steal the ice pick yet? No, I cannot. The piano
Poirot never learned to tickle the ivories.
has nothing to do with the story.
Poirot, you employed that phrase correctly.
I hope you are not implying Poirot's English to be anything less than perfect.
She does have a little bit of a temper.
Well, that is to say, I would never presume.
We can grab the bottle.
It appears to be an empty bottle of the grenadine.
Empty grenadine, and then we can go outside now. We'll make the round. Go all the way around. We've done everything that we could inside so far. Go over here, talk to them first.
Hello. You haven't seen a tennis ball in the grass, have you? I had a lob go spectacularly astray.
No, monsieur. I am sorry.
You wouldn't be Hercule Poirot by any chance, would you?
I am Poirot. Monsieur?
Kenneth Marshall. That was my wife, Arlena.
She is very charming, Madame Marshall. Hastings, if you embarrass me, we will cease the investigation at once.
Oh,
My apologies, Poirot. I'll try to remember who I am.
poor
Listen,
Poirot.
Poirot, this is a bit of luck finding you here. Something rather distressing has happened. Since our arrival here on Monday, Arlena has received 2, what I can only describe as threatening notes.
Do you have the notes?
Well, yes, here they are. Arlena thinks I destroyed them, but I thought I'd better not.
Very wise. One moment, please, while I examine them.
Arlena refuses to take them seriously. She says people are often jealous of her due to her success and her beauty, and it's no more than that. I'm not so sure.
But mismeasured by 1 phone length, and it's 165 centimeters, or 5'4". It's probably more accurate. Okay, so you're about 5'4". Damn, you're still tiny. So little, so small.
You are right to be concerned. In my experience, Captain Marshall, the hatred to write such notes is one to take very seriously indeed.
Would you have a talk with our Lena and tell her that?
I will do as you ask. How did these arrive?
The first was simply shoved under her door. The second was found on her dressing table. Mr. Poirot, her door was locked.
When did Mrs. Marshall receive these?
That first note was found the morning after we arrived. That would have been August 20th. The second appeared yesterday. Knowing you are investigating has eased my mind enormously.
Captain Marshall, I will do what I can to assist you. But if I am to be successful, I must enjoy your wife's complete cooperation.
I hope you can succeed in convincing her of the gravity of the situation.
Uh-oh. Another overload message. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I wish I knew what these were. Ignore. Ignore.
If you'll excuse me, I have some letters to type.
He has some letters to type?
He seems unaware of the significance of what he has said. How many typewriters can there be on this island?
Hey, he
Seems
doesn't
more
know.
likely Miss Darnley's typewriter was borrowed to write the notes.
But he's sending them to his own wife.
You knew there might be a real danger to Mrs. Marshall even then.
Yes, my friend. I could feel something in the wind. The way sailors can sense the approaching storm.
And then there's like a ball nearby, right? There is a ball that we can grab.
It is an unusual...
That's the rake. That's for the clay. We've talked about this before. Where's the ball? I don't remember. I don't remember where we got the ball last time. I should probably save whenever I get that, right? At least I'm alone now. Were you not alone before? You're not alone. We're here, silly. Not alone now. Nice. Done. Pause. Darn. Pause. Can't type. Yep, it's hard. It turns out that it's a little difficult to type with pause. Not really any thumbs. Are you typing on mobile? That would also do it, yeah. Oh, we can start grabbing the stuff from now. The stuff that we would need.
A sturdy post.
Grab the post.
A sturdy...
Sturdy post. Grab the post.
This is a useful point to measure the time it takes to reach Cutter's Cove. This...
Cutter's Cove. Boop.
From the ledges to Cutter's Cove, it is 6 minutes.
This is why I'm not a furry. I need human hands. I mean, there are like anthros with humanoid hands. What do you mean? You could totally do that.
You wish to eavesdrop, Hastings? As you wish. We will listen to their conversation.
Sightseeing is all very well, and I like to do a place thoroughly. But a quiet spot by the seaside
I mean,
where
look
I
at
can
Sonic.
just sit and do my knitting is so relaxing, isn't it, Oakley?
Yes, darling.
And this is such a picturesque spot, quite out of the world, and at the same time very comfortable and most exclusive in every way, isn't it, Oakley?
Yes, darling.
Raccoons also. Yeah, you're right. Monkeys, raccoons.
Bonjour,
Frop.
madame. Bonjour,
Hello, Frop.
monsieur. I hope I do not disturb you.
Why, of course not. He's not disturbing us, is he, Oakley?
No, darling.
You must be our newest addition. Mr. Hercule Poirot, the famous detective. You recall me telling you he would be joining us, Oakley?
Yes, darling.
I am Mrs. Carrie Gardner. This is my husband, Oakley.
Very pleased to make your acquaintances.
We've restarted Evil Under the Sun because the last time we played Evil Under the Sun, we found out that all of the cutscene files in the version I was playing were actually missing. So cutscenes weren't playing.
Are you enjoying your stay on the island?
Very much. It's so peaceful and relaxing. So far from the cares of the world, isn't it, Oakley?
Yes, darling.
This is an interesting spot.
Yes, isn't it? Not as much wind, I think, as the terrace above the bathing beach or over at Sanctuary Cove. Oh, look, Oakley. There goes Miss Brewster again. Can't think where she gets her energy.
Who?
What business are you in, Monsieur Gardner?
Oakley is retired, Mr. Poirot. He was manager and owner of the Lake District's best-known theatre company.
These days I travel and indulge my passion for collecting rare coins.
Enough of that. I'm sure Mr. Poirot isn't interested in old coins.
The same reason that the other woman had such sharp S's. Same reason.
Our fellow guests seem most charming.
You think so? Some are, of course. Others, well, I wouldn't like to say, but I was telling Oakley just last evening that that Stewart woman is paying quite too much attention to Mr. Redfern, wasn't I, Oakley?
Of course,
The reason
having
is
run
I
a
have
theatre,
no
I'm
clue
well
why
aware
they do
that
that.
actors aren't like us. They have different standards.
Lower standards.
Yes, darling.
And you should have seen Mr. Marshall and Miss Darnley laughing and joking yesterday. Everyone thought they'd just met, but apparently they are old friends.
I will leave you now.
Hello, Frop. Thank you so much for the sip. I appreciate it. We'll take that in a moment.
This is a useful point to measure the time it takes to reach Cutter's Cove, the spot that will be the scene of the murder.
More mimicry? What do you mean? Than actual speaking. So you mean like the actress doesn't actually speak like that and they're trying to like force an accent kind of thing? Not really like knowing the accent? Ah, yeah, that's kind of what it feels like to me.
Morning, sir. I'm afraid the rowboat is out, but I could set you up with a nice rubber float.
No, thank you. Poirot does not float.
Oh, no worries, sir. A bit of exercise would soon help that.
I see no cause for amusement. You are the beach tender?
That's right, sir. I keep an eye on the equipment, look after the grounds, the tennis court, and so on as well.
Do you enjoy your job?
It's all right. Not much for excitement, and the new manager's ever so strict. Henry the barman, though, he's my mate. Henry makes an excellent cocktail. He makes a superb planter's punch, direct from the Caribbean it is.
Are you from this area?
Born and raised in Lethercombe Bay.
You must know many interesting stories of the area.
You mean Tom Cutter, the ghost, the treasure? Mr. Gardner was quizzing me about old Tom just the other day. Some will tell you it's just stories, but I saw him a few weeks back, white and glistening in the moonlight like he'd risen from the sea.
He was drowned?
Yes, sir. Some rival done him in. You'll hear other accounts, but that's my belief.
How do you know the figure you saw was a ghost?
Well, he disappeared into thin air, didn't he?
Where did you see him?
Outside the Smuggler's End pub well after midnight.
What are you
He passed
doing?
inside. I'd had my share of liquid courage, so I follows him. Down into the cellar he goes, so down I go. And what do you think?
He was helping himself to a tankard of grog? Grog? What is grog, Hastings?
Shh. No, vanished into thin air. Ghosts do that.
So Chi-Chi, my dog. I have a Pikachu plushie on my bed, right? And Chi-Chi put her paw on it and like pushed it toward the bed and started growling at it. I look over and she looks at me. I'm looking at her. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing to Pikachu over there? Oh my god, you can kill him. Like burying her fangs at its fucking neck. Oh, she's swinging him around. Oh, Chi-Chi, no. I have no clue. I pet Chi-Chi way more than I pet the Pikachu, I'll be honest.
How long have you worked here?
Almost 10 years now, but that's all coming to an end.
Oh,
Why
thank
is
you for
that?
the sip.
Got my papers, didn't I? Reporting for duty next week. Navy frogman, that's what I'm going to be.
I will leave you to your duties.
What's a frogman? I think I asked this last time. What is a frogman? They're like a diver?
Good morning, monsieur.
Capital morning, capital. You must be that detective Johnny who arrived last night. Major Montague Barry, late of His Majesty's Army in India.
It is a pleasure, Major Barry. You are on a bathing beach, but you do not bathe, Major?
No, never got the taste for it. The scenery can't...
Yeah. We're gonna hit ignore for this
Can be quite
session on
pleasant,
these
though.
errors.
Yes, it is very nice.
Nice? Now? Wouldn't say that. None of the finest sex about. Good-looking fillies, some of them. Where are they all, I wonder?
Have you been at the hotel long?
Couple of weeks. One last hurrah, you might say, before Fritz arrives on our doorstep.
Yes, they are coming very soon now, I think.
Bombs first, of course. Soften us up, or so they think. Not like India. I was there for the start of the Third Afghan War. Now that was war with some honor to it. In those days, you could see a man's eyes go dull as you killed him.
How did you come to Seadrift Island?
I show my dogs over in Dartmouth twice a year. Train them, you see. Always told myself I'd stay here once when I got my chance.
Are your dogs here? At the hotel?
Not likely. They're safe at some kennels I found near Exmoor. Had to get them out of London, you see. Wouldn't have stood the bombing, poor beasts.
I think of Creature from the Black Lagoon when I hear Frogman a lot. Yes, destroy the Pokemon. Why destroy the Pokemon? I mean, I also kicked the Pokemon, so... Why the Creature from the Black Lagoon? Is it supposed to be like a frog? It's a term for divers in the U.S. military, and it was named by a Marine who wore a green diving suit. Ah. He was a frogman. Interesting. I wonder why they're using the term if it was a U.S. military thing. Unless it just kind of stuck throughout the world after that.
Do you know anything of the history of this place?
Not much. Heard some rot about Roman orgies way back when. Then some monks decided this would be a wonderful place to make brandy. There's that smuggler Tom Cutter, of course. Gave his name to a cove here on the island. Supposed to still haunt the pub. That's about it.
Doesn't really look like a frog. Just has a connection. Just a connection my brain makes. Ah, then what is it? It's not a frog. Is it just a creature? What's it taste like? Spread across other marine divers. Okay. I'm the frogman, though. Oh, pat. Pat the frogman. Prop is best frogman. Don't enjoy diving. No? Do you enjoy water at all? Non-water frog. Land frog, actually. It's from a film from the 50s. Oh, is it not a real thing? Sad.
Any impressions of our fellow guests?
That actress is a fine specimen, no denying. The Redfern lass is not bad, but a bit too pale for my taste. I like 'em with a bit of colour. Miss Darnley, the dressmaker. She's quite attractive in her own way, too.
Enjoy the scenery, Major Barry.
I will, when it arrives.
Floating is nice. I'm not really into water, if I'm being honest. Alright, so this is where I noticed that things were not working initially.
I swim like the dolphin. I simply do not wish to swim at the present moment.
But here's a rope. And we can grab that, and that's important for now.
A length of sturdy cord. Hastings?
Okay. Come over to her.
Good morning, mademoiselle. May I join you?
I would be delighted. It's Madame Redfern, by the way. Christine. You must be Hercule Poirot, the famous detective.
I am he.
Modesty, old man.
You may have reason to be modest, Hastings. Poirot does not.
The old place was buzzing last night when you arrived.
Ah, it is a perfect day for sketching.
Yes, indeed. I'm trying to capture that sailboat down there.
I see it. The man at the tiller seems quite good.
Shit! Wait. Ow!
He's a guest.
Oh, what the fuck?
He splits
What
his time
the
mainly
fuck?
between the bay and the bar.
A red sail is unusual, is it not?
Yes, quite.
What brings you to the Smuggler's Rest Hotel?
I'm here with my husband, Patrick.
Damn! Hastings.
It was his idea, really. He's the outdoors type. But I burn so easily, I'm afraid. I must take care.
Our time here may be cut short.
Because of the evacuation, you mean?
Many seaside resorts are already closed.
Yes, that's mainly why I agreed to come. This could be Patrick's last chance for who knows how long.
Where is your husband?
That's him down there, swimming.
You do not swim, Madame Redfern?
Another cutscene I didn't get.
No. The man near the equipment shed is George, the bathing beach attendant. That other man in the chair is Major Barry. You'll find him there most days, especially if there are any women swimming.
Major Barry has an eye for the ladies?
Definitely. Bit of a bore too. Full of stories about the army in India. That and his dogs. He apparently has many dogs.
What can you tell me about our fellow guests?
Well, there's Emily Brewster. You'll usually find her rowing about the island. Ballet instructor at school in North Taunton, I believe. There's a couple from up north somewhere. Gardeners. She'll talk your ear off. He's rather a dear, really. And Arlena Stewart, of course. You must have heard by now that she is here.
Oh, you know her?
My husband does. I'm afraid that's enough sum for me for a while, Mr. Poirot.
It has been a pleasure, madame.
Lovely T-pose. Lovely T-pose. And now we see her husband down there, so we can actually go down there, I think, to talk to him now. Now there's two people over there. And there's another cutscene here.
Patrick, darling, you're such a child.
Man enough.
Oh! Oh!
I see what you mean, old man. There is indeed a storm coming.
I would have never seen that.
I swim like the dolphin.
I would have never seen that. I would have never known that shit happened. Holy shit. And she was right there watching. I thought she left, though. Probably came back to, like, get him. And then all of a sudden, her husband is, like, chatting up some other woman. God damn. Wild. Had the T-pose to defend her marriage. That's what the T... You know what? That makes sense. That's what the T-pose was. Who's the person talking to the player character? That is the player character's boyfriend, Hastings. So Poirot is a detective, right? That is our current player character. And then our secondary player character, the person who is living through the... So, we're not living through the eyes of Poirot. We're living through the eyes of Hastings, who is currently learning of this case through the eyes of Poirot, right? So, we're playing a character that is playing a character. Hastings is one of Poirot's like closest friends.
I imagine this was quite a beautiful structure before it went to pot.
Yes, Hastings. Religion cannot be faulted for its aesthetic, at least.
Yeah, it's like if you can close your eyes and imagine visuals. So, Poirot is painting a picture to Hastings, who we are actually playing as. And they're going through the motions of Poirot's investigation. Yeah. Yeah. And Hastings, to answer the question of who is Hastings, Hastings is Poirot's, like, best friend and partner. They go through, like, tons of, if you watch the show anyway, they go through tons of cases together. Hastings is not so much in the book,
to measure the time it takes to reach Cutter's Cove, the spot that will be the scene of the murder.
AKA legitimate husbands. That's my headcanon. That's my headcanon.
Curious, isn't it? It was an oar, I believe, planted quite securely in the ground now. I can't shift it. I'm Stephen Lane.
Hercule Poirot.
Ah, the detective. Maybe you have a theory what it's for.
Without more evidence, a deduction is difficult.
Here you go, then. I found these near the edge of the cleared space. Chicken feathers, I believe. I think those stains are dried blood. Suggestive, don't you think?
Perhaps. Do you have a theory about this post and the clearing, Monsieur Lane?
I felt something the moment I arrived on this island, Mr. Poirot. It is especially strong here. I can only describe it as a feeling of evil. More than a feeling, it's almost a physical presence.
Yes.
Of evil?
It is very romantic here. It is peaceful. The sun shines, the sea it is blue. But there is evil everywhere under the sun.
There's a quote from Ecclesiastes. Yea, also the heart of the sons of men is full of evil, and madness is in their heart while they live. Nowadays, nobody believes in evil. Even with what is happening in Europe, they want to think that reason and common sense will prevail. But evil cannot be reasoned with, and it is real. It walks the earth.
Now, remembering that one episode of Doctor Who, with Agatha Christie, there was an episode of Doctor Who with Agatha Christie. Guy, this place is evil. Poirot, how romantic. I mean, Poirot's a detective. He's a funny little detective man, right? Like, yeah, I feel like murder would be kind of romantic for Poirot. Think about how many like murder mystery dates him and his boyfriend go on together. Huh? Him and Hastings are always solving murders together. It's pretty romantic. I could see how he could get there. I could see how he can get there from evil.
What brings you to Sea-Drift Island, Monsieur Lane?
My health. I am, well, I was the vicar of a church near Brixham. I became ill. I had to leave my church. I came here to heal among the historic churches and religious ruins of the area, like this old monastery. It dates back to the Middle Ages. The order was most known for producing a passable brandy, I believe, but they never flourished. I expect that was because of the site they chose.
So I don't know anything about Doctor Who. It's a show that I haven't seen and probably won't. But I've heard about it. So you're saying that the 10th Doctor and this Donna character went back in time and helped her write one of her books? What book was it? Was it a book with Poirot?
What is wrong with this site?
It isn't the only Christian edifice erected on top of more ancient construction, as I'm sure you know. In this case, there was a Roman temple here, 500 years before the monks arrived. Unfortunately, it is believed it was a temple to Bacchus, a particularly nasty cult notable for debauchery and licentiousness.
Bacchus, eh? That might explain the decent brandy.
I was searching for evidence of the earlier temple when you arrived. I found an opening beneath one of the walls over there, leading down into the earth. But it's blocked by a sizable stone. I was hoping to use this post as a lever, but it's immovable.
What kind of... are you... Wait, Muffin, no. No crime. Muffin, no crime. We'll have to solve those crimes, Muffin. Wait. Can you commit crimes, like, a couple days ago? A couple days after this? Or whenever we're done with Poirot. Then we don't have to figure out your crimes anymore. What kind of crimes are you going to commit? Oh, you know the episode. Were they writing a Poirot book? If they're writing a Poirot novel, then tell me more. Can only think of the Bacchus from Yakuza. Same. I'm sitting here like a temple to Bacchus. They were throwing hands over here?
What do you think of our fellow guests?
I haven't spent much time with them, I'm afraid. I've been poking around out here mainly. If I could get some idea of the location of other nearby religious sites, I expect I'd be off to visit those. I think it would do me good after this place. Mr. Poirot, I'm feeling under the weather. These ruins take it quite out of me, I'm afraid. If you'll excuse me.
But of course.
Giant bug in that episode, and that's all I think about. Duh! Is it a cool giant bug at least? Is it cool? Also, how are you, by the way? Are you okay? Doing well?
There is quite a
What's
passage down
new?
there. We will need something more than good intentions to shift this
wasps.
stone, however.
I love wasps so much.
But what is it?
Bees are fucking cute. Bees are my favorite. I think that if I had to make a bug tier list, bees would be my favorite. How do I commit crimes against allergies? You find the god of allergies and you start fucking throwing hands. That's what I do.
This is a
Personally.
useful point to measure the time it takes to reach Cutter's Cove, the spot that will be the scene of the murder.
Throw hands like Rain Man. Yeah.
From Sanctuary Cove to Cutter's Cove, it is 15 minutes.
There's a god of allergies? Yes. It's actually Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi is the god of allergies. Where you at, Chi-Chi? I know where she is. The bird!
That will not help.
Oh, Muffin, we're playing on we're playing on a totally legally acquired Wii right now, by the way. Don't say that. I don't want to kick Chi-Chi's ass. I don't think you'd win. I don't think you'd win that one.
Bonjour, mademoiselle.
Hello.
I am Hercule Poirot, a fellow guest who has arrived only last night.
I'm Linda, Marshall. I'm here with my father and his wife.
You say what? But I ask you, do you think you could win against Chi-Chi? Okay, but Chi-Chi is Chi-Chi though. I don't know if you could beat Chi-Chi. I don't think you could do it. Like, really think about that one. I don't think you could do it. Chi-Chi has way too many advantages. The Agatha Christie book is called Death in the Clouds. Is it a real book?
What about the pile of brush interests you so?
It is just a pile of brush, isn't it?
You wish it were something else?
I was trying to make a blind so the Gilmores would come closer.
Okay. There's gonna be a cutscene here soon in this place that I really want to see, because this is the fucking cutscene. One of the cutscenes that like really drilled it home for me that this game was lacking cutscenes. Something was wrong.
A hunter's blind?
I don't want to hunt them. They're wonderful creatures. I just want to study them.
This right
I
here
would
was
offer
one
my
of the biggest
assistance,
parts
but
of
Poirot
like.
knows nothing of blinds, I am afraid.
Wait, Poirot. That won't do. Did you make a blind for the girl, or didn't you?
That is to say, I might be able to construct one?
You just didn't want to admit you'd done any physical labor.
You know nothing about them, but you can build one.
Yes. Is it not strange how we can feel such contradictory notions sometimes?
Oh, those? I have them all the time. I'm a mass of contradictions.
Just because Chi-Chi's immortal doesn't mean Chi-Chi can't lose a fight. Okay, but I've never beaten Chi-Chi in a fight. Granted, just because I've never beaten Chi-Chi in a fight, you doesn't mean that you won't beat Chi-Chi in a fight. But I am also many times Chi-Chi's size, and that wasn't an advantage for me. So unless you have some kind of like secret weapon, I don't think you're gonna beat Chi-Chi. And if you're gonna say, oh, I'll have like treats for Chi-Chi, that's not gonna work on Chi-Chi either. There's something here. There's something here. There's a box. Someone is bringing a box over right now. What is this box? Hold on. I was given a margarita pizza. Go inside of the box. I can't get inside of the box. I cannot get inside of the box. I'll be honest. It's kind of small. It's a tiny little pizza box. Can you fit inside of the box? I might be a little big. Chi-Chi might fit inside of the box though. Kinda, it's more like mid-garita pizza because I don't like this pizza place. But food is food. Even if this cheese is rubber. I bet I can fit in there. No way. I might fit. Do you think so? Think of like a tiny personal pizza pie. That size of box. Chi-Chi's gonna kill me. My secret weapon, cheese and peanut butter. Do you think that's enough? That will make her stronger. She gets a boost if you have food in your hand. Do you not hear her? If you have food in your hand, she gains a stat boost. That is how it works. That will not help you. That does not help you the way you think it does. I have a secret weapon. It's called a drop kick. Chi-Chi is immune to drop kicks. It's in her character sheet.
Guillemots? The birds?
Yes. Do you know about them?
I cannot say I do.
Hold on, Poirot, I do.
Now let the child speak, Hastings.
Oh. Oh, rather.
They are really quite common. These are of the genus Urea algae. They live in great colonies. They look almost like penguins, don't they? They waddle along and bow to one another. And sometimes they purr, almost like kittens.
Good heavens, Poirot. I never thought of it before, but you know who they remind me of?
They are truly marvelous.
Poirot! He thinks of his boyfriend when he thinks of birds. That's cute. No one is immune to dropkicks of significant scale? Are you sure? Alright, let's test that on Chi-Chi. Rosie so far sounds like they have the best chance. Chi-Chi may be immune to dropkicks, but Chi-Chi is not immune to knockback. So if you have a lot of knockback on your dropkick, then possibly you might have something going for you.
They seem to like it here very much.
The government made it a sanctuary for them. That's what this place is called now. Sanctuary Cove.
I think everybody would lose against Chi-Chi. I don't think there's a person in chat that can beat Chi-Chi. As a DOT. Yeah, but won't you both get distracted by it? Like, isn't that a detriment to both of you?
What brings you to the Smuggler's Rest Hotel?
It was Arlena's idea. That's my stepmother.
Are you enjoying yourself?
No, I hate it. I don't know why we're here.
Ah well, the summer it is almost past. I think your school it will be starting again soon?
Miss Porter's? I suppose so. I wouldn't know.
Miss Porter's?
What is grape
Is
ice cream?
The name
The
of
fuck?
this school is familiar to me. There is a newspaper account in my files.
Using peanut butter in a fight is like using a friendship fatality in Mortal Kombat. I mean, there's some people. There are some. I mean, with peanut allergy, if someone with peanut allergy, you are using a fatality.
What do you think of your fellow guests?
Miss Darnley's nice, and Christine Redfern is too. But I hate her husband.
You don't like cheese?
He is unkind to you?
No, it's my father I care about. He can't see it, but I can. I see what's happening.
It has been a pleasure, mademoiselle.
Can you really make a blind? I'm no good at it at all.
I will try.
Thank you.
Hastings, what have you gotten me into now?
Relax, old man. All we really need is some cord, a couple of sturdy posts, and something to anchor it all with. Tent stakes, for example.
Tent stakes. On an island with a perfectly good hotel. Why would anyone need tent stakes?
Oh, well, I see your point.
Not gonna lie, peanut butter friendship that kills a character in Mortal Kombat would be funny. That would be kind of funny. Why is Hastings God? So Hastings is currently being like woven a tale. Adora put it very elegantly earlier. That right now we're playing as Hastings, who is playing as Poirot. So Hastings is role-playing as Poirot right now. World War II is happening in the background. Germans are invading. bombings are potentially happening, and they're currently in Poirot's place, like in his office, doing a little bit of a role playing game because Hastings asked Poirot about one of the cases that he wasn't there for. I want a bunch of fatalities that kills characters in the least satisfying ways. Peanut allergy, slipping on a banana peel. Luma. Yeah, maybe. They might do that. There's a siren in the music in the office? Yes. Yes, there is actually. There is a siren in the music. It's like very faint and in the background. I should point out that this is a part of the game. But yeah, there's a little siren there. It's very faint to not be too noticeable and is off in the background. It's neat. There is a literal war happening outside. And Poirot and Hastings are hanging out, fucking doing a role-playing game in their flat. I don't know, I don't play Mortal Kombat.
Hastings?
Relax.
Alright, how do I do this?
Tint stick.
Oh, well.
Boop. Gigi is looking at me like she wants to fucking fatality me right now. Poor Choo-Choo. Oh, I never grabbed a rock.
Hastings?
Relax, old...
Tint sticks.
Oh, well.
Defenestration is being thrown out a window just in case. Ah. I don't think there are, but there should be. Peru has a long history of dealing with politicians using that method. That sounds pretty good. That sounds like a good method of dealing with politicians, honestly. Alright, what did I miss? I think right now I need the rock. What would it be called? What is cement boots fatality be called? Cheap and effective. Is concrete cheap? I mean, I guess, yeah.
This is a useful point.
We're gonna speed through a little bit here
From
because we have done some of this, and there's not really dialogue. There's recording times, and I can show off the times when they become necessary. If you see the rock in the grass, I need you to tell me you see a rock. Check. Can you do that? If you see the rock anywhere in the ground, I need you to tell me you see a rock. Now, where could that rock be? What is this? Rock spotted? Where? Where's the rock? Where? There it is. Boop. I meant for the window. Ah, you didn't see the other one. Oh, here's another rock. Hell yeah. Lights up a cigar and sits back in my chair. Sorry, Tony. You weren't watching your back. Sets the cigar down. Boys, get him. Who is Tony?
Hello there.
Good morning, mademoiselle. I am Hercule Poirot.
Emily Brewster. Pleasure to meet you.
You rest from your exertions?
No, I teach ballet to a lot of energetic young girls. It would take more than a little row around this tiny island to wear me out. I don't know if you noticed, but I found what looks like the carving of a dart on a rock on the path there when I came down to bathe. It appears to be quite old. I was curious to see if there were any more carvings along here.
And have your investigations met with success?
Nothing so far. The sea may have worn any away, I suppose.
Are you enjoying
No
Seadrift
dart.
Island? To tell you the truth, Mr. Poirot, this was a necessary trip for me. I lost a very close friend several months ago.
Aww.
I'm here to try and come to terms with her death, and to reclaim my life if I can. Forgive me for being so frank to an innocent question. I'm not sure why I said that.
Not at all, mademoiselle. People often find they can confide in me.
Of course. You're that Hercule Poirot.
There is more than one?
I've heard of it, of course. I apologize, I didn't make the connection at once.
Tony Bologna? Even better, Tony Stark? Yeah, please. Polyamory Tony? Who is Polyamory Tony? I don't know who that is.
Have you been here at the hotel long?
9 or 10 days.
Have you formed any impressions of our fellow guests?
Are you down here on a case, Mr. Poirot?
No. For a short holiday only. Forgive me if the question was impertinent.
Oh, I don't mind. Let's see. Horace Blatt is a wealthy businessman, of the sort one tries to avoid in London. Loud and boorish. I think he finds us all rather boring. The Redferns seem like a nice couple, but I've noticed a tension between them. If you want my opinion, Arlena Marshall is at the bottom of it. She's one of those women men seem drawn to, and other women tend to hate.
We're gonna kill your wife, and your wife, and your wife, and your wife, and your wife. No! No, not my wives. I like my wives. What if I like my wives? Don't do that. And your husband. No! Okay, you can take him. That one's fine. Kidding. Hercule is such a cool name. Right? I love Satan.
Do you choose to bathe here instead of at the beach?
Yes, I do so every day. It's just a few steps from the hotel. And there's this one gentleman, Major Barry, who seems to take a rather obvious interest in women in bathing attire. Makes my flesh crawl. So I try to avoid the beach.
Good luck in your investigation.
Thank you.
Can we see anything? Can we see, like, a dart in the rock? Not really, but we have 2 rocks to put on the thing now. So we might be able to progress the bird plot line. You shouldn't mess with the mafia then there, Tony. Wait, am I Tony? Oh, shit. What the fuck? What did I do? Ah. How did I mess with the mafia? No. What did you do, Chi-Chi? What did you do to the mafia this time? I think we're long overdue for a quick save. Just in case. Boop. Save. Okay. And stretch time. We'll set him walking that way and we'll stretch. Stretch out our arms. Stretch out our legs. Chat, you can do the same thing, you know. Be sure that we all get a good stretch in. Oh, crack that shoulder. Oh, perfect. I grab the other one. Oh. Oh. Oh, now stand up and reach for your toes, chat. Reach for the toes. Oh. Ah, perfect. You moved in on our territory, Tony. You know, we invented euphemisms for cheatskates like you. Oh. Wait, what is their territory? What is their territory? Reach for the sky. Is that what they're telling Tony? No. Get him. No. But who is Tony? I still don't know who Tony is. Alright, chat. Get him. Get him, I guess. They're probably long gone. Yeah, they probably fucking ran away by now. Oh, I mean, actually, no. The mob boss is fucking, fucking Don Muffin over there. Sicked their boys on him a while ago. Click. And is that the end of that?
Perfect.
Cool.
Now let me handle this, Poirot.
Alright, cool.
As you wish.
Not a bad blind, if I do say so myself.
There's no cutscene for that? Sad. Unfortunate sad.
Not a bad blind.
That will not...
Trying to think. Can we go down yet or no? I think for the next session, those two aren't supposed to be there. And these two are still here. So that's not happening. Maybe we're supposed to, like, go grab the stuff in the rooms that we were in and out of before. Done muffin cup, yeah. Settle for the mafia when I failed my PhD thesis defense. And I couldn't be Dr. Muffin Cup. Wow. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. How is mob life selling for you? How's that going? Is that good? Is it fun? I guess we can go down now, right? Let's do that real quick. Oh, no, actually. Yeah, we'll go to the rooms first. We'll go this way first. You get to play poker with the big boys. Oh, nice, nice. Do you win? Are you good at poker? I thought it was bad to be a wise guy. No, they don't like being called big boys. They don't? Sad. Thought it was bad to be a wise guy. It's worse to be an unwise guy. At least the wise guy hears them coming. Is that how it works? I don't know how the mafia works. Can you teach me, Muffin? Don Muffin, question mark? This door isn't open yet. Okay, none of these doors are actually open yet. So the alternative is to go around the front, start going down toward the town. You don't have the key yet. But there might be some scenes, especially like... Yeah, still people to talk to down here. The usual racketeering.
Frighten you, my friend.
You didn't, and I'm not.
The pub, it is open?
No.
You have the binoculars, I see.
What of it?
They are for the watching of birds?
Yes, I'm very fond of birds.
Are you staying at the hotel?
Are you?
Mais oui. Hercule Poirot, at your service.
My name is North. If he's a birdwatcher, I'm a penguin, Poirot.
Go.
Shall we follow him?
You want him to watch you, part? You want him to watch you? That's the follow button. That's the Hercule Poirot follow button. Follow.
He's up to something, Poirot. Are you going to let him get away?
My shoes are of their finest leather, buffed to a perfect sheen. I will not be subjecting them to seawater.
Take them off, then.
No. If you wish to cross the causeway, summon the sea tractor. I will not wait.
Oh, for pity's sake.
Yeah. Poirot being fucking iconic. I will not touch that filthy fucking water. So fucking help me.
Phone isn't much good if no one will answer it.
Does it really?
Phone...
I thought it was cool. The water is filthy in the UK. Damn, is it? Sad.
Let's...
Now he's gone. For some reason, the Seawater just kind of rubs my skin completely raw. No, no seawater, no seawater. Sewage dumping has been an issue lately. Gross.
Please leave me.
I know that our water over here, like the Hudson River, is filthy. I'm trying to think of what's left to, like, do.
Please, sir.
Let's... They don't...
I cannot think of much that I'm, like, particularly missing right now. Maybe I go back down to the water down there? I know this was a thing that, like, had a big transition last time. Came down here. We talked to these two, right?
I know you're...
Yes. This guy
It's thirsty work.
cannot go in there.
Beg pardon, sir. You wouldn't believe it, but someone walked off with an oar a few days ago. What good is a single oar to anyone? I ask you.
Oh, maybe that was something that we needed to hear because that's another theft that we didn't know about yet.
There is nothing further.
I can't get an oar. I can't go bother them. Third Wawa.
What a funny little Frenchman he
Oh.
is.
Frenchman?
It's hard to believe he could be the wonderful detective they say he is, isn't it, Oakley?
Yes, darling.
Was that an interaction that we needed to get? And now he's mad. Burn, burn!
No.
Poirot, I would love to spend some time chatting, but might we do so at a later time?
Oh, Muffin! Muffin, can I ask you a question? You do, like, emulation, like Wii emulation for, Twilight Princess, right? Do you use Dolphin? Have you gotten any, like, I don't know what it would be called, a FIFO error telling
This
you
is
that,
a useful
like,
point to measure the time it takes to reach Cutter's Cove, the spot that will be the scene of the murder.
so I've been getting a bunch of FIFO errors that, like, it was saying something like, oh, the CPU threads are too fast. And I just hit ignore, and it just works. It just I hit the it just works button, and it continues to play the game. Ah, okay. Threads are desyncing. Ah, is that gonna be bad? Could that be not okay in the long run, or question mark? Probably not too big of a problem. Okay, cool. Second question. in your emulation, I know you have a Wii, but have you you did the two candles method, right? What do you use for a Wiimote when you use Wii emulator? Use Christmas lights. Christmas lights work too? Interesting. It's like a normal Wiimote. What kind of, do you have like a Bluetooth adapter in your PC, or you use like a laptop? And how does one like connect it? Question mark. Your PC has Bluetooth? Is there like a program I need or something? I'm asking for, you know, for reasons. Don't think too hard about it. It's not that important. Got it. Dolphin has what I need. Got it. Got it. Okay, okay. You can connect it in other ways, but Dolphin already has it figured out. Okay. So I will be able to just use, like, Dolphin's built-in stuff.
What? The door, it...
Good.
At the moment...
Good to know. Pain in the ass ways of making things work. That's the best ways. I agree. I'm still trying to think of what I haven't clicked on yet. Please walk faster than 2 inches per frame. Nope. Nope. The only instance of, like, quicker movement we get in this game is when we're able to, like, screen transition. Because we can just double click the screen transition instead. Yeah, he also... This is accurate. This is accurate Poirot, like, walking speeds. So Christmas lights kind of work? What do you mean kind of work? Like, not really? Should I just get a light bar then? Eventually, I ended up turning my Wii on to use the actual sensor bar. Got it.
I imagine...
Yes, Hastings.
Do you need to turn on... Do I need a Wii to make a sensor bar work? Or can I also get that to work with Dolphin? Delicious food has arrived. Share. Share bunny. Share bunny, please. Share treat money. Chinese place that we can't get often. It's very far away, and they don't normally deliver this far. But they were today, and today fucking sucked. So treat. Aww. I'm sorry. Treat. You know what? Enjoy your treat. Don't share. The sensor bar has a proprietary connector, right? No. Are there no, like, USB ones? Aw, fuck. There are. Oh. Okay, cool. USB sensor bar. $7. Not that bad. No, the most expensive they go is like $10. There's like a $30 one, but there's like 1,000 $10 ones. There's the infrared light that the Wiimote picks up. Pokes have had it work using a candle on either side of the TV. Yes, I know the 2 candles method, and I know it works. However, I don't want to light fires at my desk. Because I deal with a lot of paper and stuff, and I move a lot of, like, shit around. If one napkin goes over there, I'm going to cause a fire. I don't want to have to worry about that while I'm swinging a fucking thing around. But, yeah, yeah. 100 a point. 100, yeah. Okay, we're on the same page on that one. Muffin just told me that I can possibly use Christmas lights. I have a set of Christmas lights right next to me, and they kind of work, but not really. Or $10 for a little sensor bar, little light up bar. I figure that would be the best way to go. $10 for the little bar. If I had the sun in my room, remove it. I don't fuck with the sun. I don't fuck with that shit. That shit is nasty. It's disgusting. Keep it away from me. I have like these super red, like dark red curtains that I use to block the sun. It is always dark in my room when I stream. I'm actually right next to the window, but if I turned my my camera on a sunny day, you would not know that I'm now right next to the window. I was looking at like third-party Wiimotes, and I found one. So let me add this to my cart. I was looking at third-party Wiimotes, and I found one for $16, $17, close to $20. The Wiimote is sensitive to the set deadly laser. Okay, got it. Understood. And they got different colors. I like the black one. The black one's the best one. But the black one doesn't come with a fucking nunchuck for some reason. Oh, there it is. So yeah, this is like $10. How do you charge this? Question mark. AA batteries. Okay. These. Okay, cool. The most expensive part about this endeavor of getting Wii emulation going with an actual, like, nunchuck and Wiimote is gonna be getting fucking batteries. Wow. That's gonna be the worst part of this shit. So that and then a Bluetooth adapter is the only thing I need. And if I just grab a super duper cheap like Bluetooth adapter for $10, it probably doesn't need to be anything like special, right? Or does it have to be something special? Little thing. Like $10. Boop. Rechargeable batteries, like rechargeable AA's. Is there a specific battery that I should get for the thing, or any rechargeable AA battery is fine? Because I can get a little like pack of 4 with the thingy. I can get a little pack of 4 with the charger for $14. These are, I don't know anything about batteries anymore. 2800 milliamp hour batteries, question mark? Alright, is that good? This one is EBL batteries, question mark. I'm seeing I'm actually seeing a pack of Duracells with a little charger. It's a 6-pack of Duracell batteries. 6-pack AAA, 2-pack, no, 6-pack AA, 2-pack AAA. So it comes with 6 AA, 2 AAA, and the little wall charger. For $26. And I think that might be the most useful in terms of powering other devices as well. Because we have a couple of remotes around that use like AA batteries and shit, so that actually might be useful. You did say something. Cabot did just say something. Was that Cabot, or like who just mentioned explodey batteries? Yeah, I don't really want to go cheap on rechargeable batteries now that you mention it. I don't want to cause a fire on batteries. So it might be more useful to do it this way. So altogether, with these it comes out to like 61. Actually. So let's just, let's just adjust this. If y'all are interested in more Wii content on the channel, boop, I'll leave that up there, and we'll buy bits and pieces over time. I'll put this up after I've made sure that my bills for the month are paid. So right now my bills for the month are paid, and we'll keep lowering the price there every time we buy a part, every time we buy a piece. Batteries and power supplies have the highest expense when something goes wrong, because if it's going out, then it's taking what it's powering with it. Yeah. Plus, sometimes the unknown brands, they mislabel the capacity of the battery. Fair, I don't want that. So we'll go with Duracell, just to be safe. I don't want to be playing and then have my, like, hand explode, or batteries that are charging in the wall next to me just light up. That would be fucking scary. Now, we're gonna ignore this for now. Now I've done actual calculations, and I know how much all of this is gonna come out to. Probably a little over, like, 61 bucks, but I can handle taxes and shit. Alright, cool. Let's continue Poirot now. We had a little moment going over Wii stuff.
That
Bird.
will not...
But I want to look at the bird.
Not a bad...
What do we have? I have no clue who Agatha Christie is, by the way. Completely random. Never heard of this person before in my life. Not even once. Birds have info? What kind of info? Oh my god, birds can have info? Muffin! Tell me what you know. Tell me right now. Tell me everything. Agatha is Christie? I guess. They know how to fly and haven't told us. That's true! Muffin never told me how to fly. Muffin! Muffin.
Forgive me.
Apartment application was denied. Literally less than 24 hours after I sent my part in. Damn. I'm sorry. Apartment hunting is hard. We got really lucky. Like, house hunting in general, like, you gotta put in a bunch of applications and hope that there's not 20 billion other people also, like, going with you in it, right? Hi, Tay. How are you? Tired? Aw. Did I never, like, do the things? Not exactly what they want in a suitable tenant. Don't have an income. Don't know my credit score. They also look at, like, your partner's income and if they're able to pay the rent as well, you know? Like, if they can cover the rent, then they're not gonna worry too much about you. Like, that's not... I don't think that that's the biggest problem there, you know? I wouldn't beat yourself up over it.
From the tennis court to Cutter's Cove, it is 20 minutes.
Hug. Sorry, Muffin. Not surprised or that upset. Okay, good. Keep it that way. It really does. It really does. It really does fucking suck. Housing really fucking does. But now, think about it. You could totally start looking for places. New York City, right? And
From the monastery.
Nah, that's probably worse, I'm gonna be honest. Bathing beach. No way we could afford New York City. Not a chance. Yeah. Yeah. Don't y'all want a shoebox for like $500,000? What are you up to, Tay? Anything interesting? Stopwatch.
Well, this is neither that.
It's not? I thought the bathing beach. No, no one can afford to be homeless in New York City. It's expensive.
Minutes.
So are y'all gonna be looking at like more places then? I think that's all the places that we can currently like do stopwatch timings for. We should look at documents. God, accurately like tapping this sucks. Not gonna lie. I just want these all to stop blinking. All I want right now. Yeah, it is pretty expensive over here. Every time I get on the train to New York City, it's like 30 bajillion bucks. I've already read all of these over on PC. Documents. Shipwreck Island story. Nightmare on Shipwreck Island. Striking modern house built by sailing enthusiast Frederick Robson is the scene of today in an intense police investigation into multiple murders occurring there over the past weekend. The victims are reportedly from all walks of life and include several prominent figures of London society. Their names are being withheld pending notification of their families. Little is known yet of the tragic events that unfolded on the island after a storm isolated what was to have been a house party hosted by the island's new owner, Mr. U.N. Owen. We have yet been unable to reach Mr. Owen at the moment, yet the police have been unwilling to confirm if he was one of the victims in question. Early today, an anonymous source told the Sentinel the murders were somehow linked to a child's nursery rhyme that eerily predicted the order and manner of the deaths. Readers may be sure that Senna will be bringing you all of the latest developments in this shocking and mysterious affair. Cat is sitting on my chair directly behind me. Does this mean A, she wants attentions, B, the chair comfy, C, she's hungry, or none of the above? I'm gonna go with B, the chair's comfy. I'll never understand how they charge so much money just to have a box to sleep in. New York, baby, love that one. Incorrect, she's hungry. Oh, is she really? Oh! I've been bamboozled by the cat. Drug smuggling. I'm not going to read all of these because, again, I've read them all. I think it's the Parsons question, right? Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. What? What the fuck?
A.B.N. Hastings, you have made good progress. The principals of the cast have made their entrances. You have explored as much as was possible to me on the morning of August 24th. You have uncovered some of the mysteries that made me uneasy, even then.
Did you already know murder was in the wind?
It was very clearly indicated, mon cher.
Why didn't you stop it?
If a person is determined to commit murder, it is not easy to prevent them. I do not blame myself for what happened. It was inevitable.
What are my next steps?
When you are ready, we will continue our little game. I was able to explore further. Introduce yourself to the residents of Leathercombe Bay. Look for opportunities to assist anyone you can in the village or on the island. They will appreciate your thoughtfulness and will be more likely to help you when you need a favor in return. As before, if you find yourself unable to progress, I will assist with the magic of the Finger of Suspicion.
Yes, uncanny, that gadget. I believe you promised me a second clue to unravel its mysteries.
Quite right, my friend. The clue is lamp.
Power. Lamp. Illuminating.
So it's solar powered, question mark? Interesting.
The lamp. The lamp is a clue.
The line it is out of service, Hastings. There is electricity, but a disconnection it exists somewhere.
So part of me wants to continue, and part of me wants to like start winding down and relax. And I'm not sure which part is overtaking the other quite yet. I think we're still in Act 1, question mark? So let's at least get to Act 2. Oh no, we aren't. This is Act 2, so this is Act 2. We could come back, so tomorrow we'll do Midnight Suns. We can come back Sunday and continue from there. Would be a good place to stop it then. The adventure's going pretty good, actually. The adventure's going good. How are you doing, Wanda? Hopefully well. I like that you're playing 2 games with Sun in the title right now, right? Right? That was pretty good. Did I not see that right? Oh shit, that's a pen. That's not a wand. I'm sorry, Minerva. I didn't see that right. I'm sorry. How are you? It's been a little bit. If Mrs. Mina desires food, she gets really cuddly and purry and cute. Aww. She knows how to play you for food. That's adorable. Does it work? Does it work? Does she get food from that? Can I get food from that? If I admit to being, like, cute and get cuddly and purry, do I get food? Question mark. I think I'd do it for food. Not great. Gonna raise Ferris credits for the show tonight. Okay, cool. I hope you enjoyed the show, and we totally gotta watch that. That's how Small Cat does it. Does it work? Does it work for Small Cat? I mean, it sounds like it works. It sounds like it works. I'm gonna have to try this. When she cuddles Nick for food, Nick takes advantage of the cuddles. What? No. Does she not give food? Does Nick not give food? Fuck. Sad. Nick gives food eventually. Okay, cool. Is it because of the cuddles or other stuff? Question mark. I think I'm done. I don't know. My body's feeling kind of weird. I'm like very sweaty. I think I have too many clothes on. I didn't take them off before stream today, which I normally do. Because fucking hot. So I have too many on. But I'm already at the point where I'm like uncomfortable. So even if I took them off now, I probably don't want to continue. So we'll stop for now. We're going to stop for now. I'm sorry, Minerva, that you came in right at the end. But the adventure is going great. We restarted the game. We made it back to Act 2. We're going to do the bird stuff this Sunday. And we're going to hopefully get a little bit farther than when we left off last time. We actually have cutscenes now. So Minerva, it turns out we did not have cutscenes at all. And we were losing a lot of context for stuff. But now we have cutscenes. Now we have cutscenes. So that's really cool and good. Yeah, we swapped over to the Wii version. So we're actually emulating the Wii version of the game. And it's working a little bit better. It turns out that somehow in ripping the files, it turns out that the Amazon version of the game, whatever version they have on Amazon that Adora was able to pick up at some point, did not have the files at all for the cutscenes for this game. So in ripping them, like ripping the game, they only were able to get the game and not the cutscenes for some reason. It's very funny. That copy of the game does not have the cutscenes for some reason. So when Adora gave it to me, it just didn't work. It just didn't function. So we're using the Wii version now. I'm able to use like the motion stuff with my analog stick, so we're good. I'm able to move the cursor with the analog stick, so we're good. It's a little bit annoying to do, but it functions. That's kind of why we have the Wiimote and light bar thing up there. So $65 is what it should be to get a light bar, a Wiimote and nunchuck, a Bluetooth adapter because I don't have one, and some rechargeable batteries. Some Duracell rechargeable batteries. And that will get us on our Wii journey. So I now put that up. If y'all want to donate to that, by the way, go over to my Ko-fi. You can do ! donate here in chat. It should take you over to my Ko-fi, where you can put a couple dollars toward that. Of course, if you want to see Wii stuff on the channel in the future, it would be a lot easier if I had at least like a Wiimote or something to be able to play them with, because emulation like that is annoying. I've never played Skyward Sword, and I would love to play Skyward Sword, actually. That might be fun. Anyway, that's going to be it for me. I've been twitch.tv/LSMoonflower. I'm going to head on out of here. We're going to find someone to raid. Try Zelda sometime. Do it. Play Wind Waker. Wind Waker's great. Wind Waker's like my favorite one. I'm going to find I have found someone to raid. Ashley Arcade is currently playing Tetris 99, so we're going to go watch Ashley Arcade win Tetris 99. Sound good, y'all? I'm going to be back tomorrow because we're here 5 days a week. That's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Tomorrow we're going to be playing Midnight Suns. So if you're interested in Midnight Suns, come on by. If not, you're not interested in Midnight Suns, then come on by Sunday where we'll be doing more of this. Anyway, that's going to be it for me, y'all. I love y'all. If you wish to support the channel, word of mouth is the best way to do so. Emote, we love streamer emote. I'm going to be over in the Discord after this, so I've already eaten. I just kind of want to, like, relax and play. I just kind of want to relax and just, like, exist silently. Like me, being, like, more silent and not really doing much. So I'll be in the Discord. Just kind of, like, hanging out and probably playing Worm. But if y'all want to do anything, y'all can let me know. Like, if you want to play board games or anything, just let me know. If you tell me, hey, Alcy, let's do something, I'll be down. If you want to come let me watch your gameplay of something, that'd be even better. It could be something to do. I'll be in the Discord, y'all. Emote, we love streamer emote /raid. Ashley Arcade. Hell yeah, I'll love to watch your Onimusha 2 gameplay. Bye, everyone. I'll see y'all tomorrow. We'll be back with Poirot Sunday. Yes. I don't know what we're doing Saturday. Maybe we'll play Poirot Saturday, actually. I don't know what we're doing Saturday. I could do the fucking Gundam that's been on my desk for the past fucking... Bye, everyone. Bye.